Right, now we're going to look at Wonderwall by Oasis, and pretty straightforward track this. Before I launch into the parts, should maybe notice that I'm using the capo at the 2nd fret, so I've basically raised the pitch of all of the open strings by a whole tone. They are going to be F sharp, B, E, A, C sharp and F sharp. Now there are literally a handful of basic chord forms that we're going to need. E minor 7th, so it's going to be sounding an F sharp minor 7th, but we'll call it E minor 7th. So that's the 4th fret, A and D, and then the top 2 strings at the 5th fret. Simply bring your 2nd finger over to play the 5th fret bottom E. It's a G shape, but it's actually the chord of A major. Now drop down so that you're playing just the 4th fret of the G, which is going to be an E sus4, but we're looking at it as if it was a D sus4. And then simply bring your 1st finger up onto the A string, sorry, the D string, and play from the A string. That chord is a B sus4 chord, but we're actually hearing it as, well, actually it's a B7 sus4 chord, but it's an A7 sus4 shape. We've got another shape here. Take our previous shape and just add your 2nd finger onto the 5th fret of the A string, and that gives you a D add 9, but we're obviously seeing it as a C add 9 shape. So throughout you're keeping those 2 fingers fixed. There's one little leading chord, just simply where we're dropping down our root note from the A to the G sharp, muting out the A string. So it's a passing chord. So you could look at that as being A over G, it would be A over G sharp, or if we were in open position, it'd be G over F sharp. But I don't want to confuse things, because I probably have already. Anyway, I'm going to play through a section of the first verse. The first verse alters, or is very slightly different from the other remaining verse and the rest of that first verse. So I'll play through a lump of the introduction, and then we'll go into the verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our basic figure is going from the F sharp minor 7th to A, E sus4 to B7 sus4. And that first verse has a slightly different ending. We literally go to the D add 9, to the E sus4, and then to the B7 sus4. So you get... Okay, the rest of the verse is just our progression going from F sharp minor 7th to A, E sus4 to B7 sus4. So I'll play through the rest of the verse for you now so you can hear the chords connecting. 3, 4, and... Okay, now we're on to the bridge section, which basically links the verse of the chorus. Got a couple of ways we can play this. First of all would just be the regular strum way, just using full chords, and the other way would be to perform chord arpeggios, which is actually an overdub on the original, or played by second guitar. I'll play through the just the standard strum version first of all. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, starts off with our D add 9, then to our E sus 4, then to the F sharp minor 7. Then we have a little rundown, A, then drop the root note down a semitone for our leading, then we go to F sharp minor 7, back up to A, and then we have a B7 sus 4. Okay, the other way to perform this is with chord arpeggios, which I'll play for you now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this figure uses some variations on the chords. Start off with the C add 9. Play from the A string to top E. Then hold the D chord, or the D chord shape, which would be the E major. Play the root note. Strike the top string, hammer on with your little finger to the sus 4, pull off, and then arpeggiate down slowly. Then we hold the F sharp minor 7th, or the E minor 7th shape. Play the low 6th string, open A and hammer on, open D, open G. Play the open D and hammer on. So, then repeat. Then we play a little rundown, which is just literally playing the 5th fret, the bottom E, followed by the 5th fret B to the open G, 4th fret, then 5th fret B, open G, open bottom E, 5th fret B, open G, back up to the 5th, and then hold the 7 sus 4 chord, but don't add your little finger on the top E, so you're just playing the 4th fret D and the 5th fret B. So the pattern is A, B, G, E, B, G, B, G, E, B, G. Okay, that's the order of the strings. And finish off with this little hammer on, which is open D, hammering on 4th fret, playing the open G. Now this figure does alter quite a lot on the original, so I've kind of taken a more of an arrangement of it, and you can fill it in with some chords. So you can mix the two parts up, and it works really nice if you're playing the track unaccompanied as a solo guitar. Anyway, now we're going to go into the chorus section and the little lead from the chorus back into the next verse. So I'll play the two sections together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I played quite a large part of the track there. That final chorus would just keep repeating and repeating until we had the little piano melody come in. You also notice that during the kind of bridge section, I was using little bits of the picked parts plus playing rhythms, just improvising, really having a bit of fun with it. The chorus then is our C add 9 shapes, a D add 9, F sharp minor 7th, up to the A, back down to the F sharp. We end by holding the F sharp minor. Let that ring 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then halfway through the second bar, we play the B7 sus4 as a lead into the next verse. Obviously, that only occurs once, because once we come out of our second verse into the final chorus, it just keeps repeating until we conclude with the F sharp minor 7th chord. And that concludes Wonderwall.